Yes.
Yeah.
So today's topic we're going to see that is called, list data type. So I'll open a new file. I can create a Jupyter notebook. So yesterday somebody post me the bug, which is mean you could not able to resolve it, and you need some clarity for that. Then make sure you download the correct file, okay? And then you can manage. Today's topic is date 25, data type list, and we need to understand what is list. Have you heard about the word called list? What do you include in the list category? What kind of a data we include in that? Are you familiar? List is collection of values, correct? But you talk about array. Somebody was saying array, correct? Do you know what is array?
Similar kind of
Collection
specific
of
data.
homogeneous data.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to see what is list. Python gives me an environment to work with the Python's related collection of arbitrary element. It's not a homogeneous, heterogeneous, we call it is no fixed size, unlimited data you can put it. Let me take a list for you, an example. Do you see an example of list to create as a variable? This is my list variable. So you got an output. I can see print type list and showing output like this. So do you see these values we kept into the list as a square bracket? They are having the same pattern of data? No, they are a string, they are integer, they are a float value also. Make sense? Okay, so I have to tell you here, when you're dealing with the data and we need to search how to traverse and how to read data from list. I want to read first value like A, B, C, D. Then I use a list of 0. This list is my variable name. Okay. I want the last item from the list. What I need to do? -1. The position of the last element is -1. So you could see the output is 70.25, this guy. So yesterday you sliced the string, same thing we can try here also. What do you mean by tiny list? Do you know tiny list is nothing but a small list, at least that continues square, containing square bracket along with one value at least. So you want to print the type of this value. Tiny list is really a tiny list or what? It is a nature has been changed. Okay. So one value is minimum to keep a list data type. Are we good? I have a equal to 23. I do use of this a as a type, then it not considering a as a list data type. It is a purely integer value, correct? Okay. So somebody asks you how to print the all value if variable holds a list of data. Then all value you can print with this pattern. Now you say what is the member it contains. Now how many members are there in list? Anybody?
5.
Hello? 5. So length is the function. You can get the return of how many members are there. Sometime you maybe not have a observation, though you can do. How to read element beginning with the you aware it is again its position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay. So if I run this command, then you will realize what we are getting here. 1, 2, 3. So what is 1 here? Any idea?
When it's
What is, so did you get the meaning of 1 is this guy, 2 is this guy, and this is the third, right? When you do this range, then -1, you can getting this much only data to display. Hope you good. All right.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the idea to work, and that's what the use case to understand. Now going to the print the list 2 onward, though we can take a beginning from the second element until last. So what is second element? You see here, this is the 0, 1, 2. And then there onward, I want everything till last. Okay. I want to say beginning from 0 until -1. This 2, it's mean my value is giving me up to this. So if I print my list, then you see where is the 0? This guy is the 0, 1, 2, 3. I said up to 3, -2, -1. It become till 2. So what is 2? This guy. That's the result came here. Are you good,
Yeah.
everybody?
Mhm.
Mm.
Hope you understood, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Negative value, positive value, you directly do this negative value. If I do -1, last value, second last, this is, I can do negative number series, I can work with it. I can take ignoring first and last. How can I do? Like I can just get these value, excluding this guy, this guy. What you can try? Tell me. Any idea?
Range from 1 to 4. Hello.
Yeah, listening. Go ahead.
Yes, range from 1 to 4.
You
Just
want to
just
write something? But no. It is containing only 5 items.
honest.
Assume. But you need to answer me this way. Like assume any item will be there. Any length of list data type will be there, but excluding first and last, generic, no matter how many elements. 3, then one value will return. 20, then 18 value need to return. Likewise, what is your approach?
Uh, List
Try it.
list in bracket 0. Uh,
So 0 is the beginning number, right?
yeah. 1
Uh,
to len minus 1. You can give range with colon. Okay.
looks correct. 1, 2, -1.
-1.
It's
Yeah.
mean we are ignoring that, right? When I say
Mhm.
-1, then it will be skipping the last one. Okay, makes sense. So the last element is 70.25, and that's what we ignored. Okay, you know the tiny list contain only one value. You want to do multiply of it? Yes, you can repeat the data. Okay, you want to add a addition of the both. It's repeating and it's adding, concatenating the both values together. I can get a list of data to display like this. Size, I can give len with this, list plus tiny list. It gave me the element count. Hope you good. List is mutable. Do you know meaning of mutable things? It's changeable.
Yes, we can
Any
add
moment, any
elements.
place, you can do the correction. It very much support. Now I would like to change the list element 0, which is coming ABCD. What I want to do here, I want to make a position as a Yogesh name. So list will be showing me new value like this. Or if I'd say last value need to replace with the true, then list will be returning me Boolean value also, the replace of numeric value. 2 to 4, I get this data, or I need to replace them to some numeric value, third or fourth element. If I say, then I can get the data like this. So Yogesh true 2030 got replaced with the 2 and third. -1 you consider when you talking about this guy. They always think we need to go 2 and 3, not 4. Okay.
Mhm.
So what if in case I don't mention list with certain range, then my data will be coming what with full range. You didn't mention beginning with what, end with what. So it takes beginning from ending. Like that is the empty colon meaning. Now I ask you how to flush the data it contains. What is the tiny list contains? This value. How to flush the data 23 it is containing. Though I can go put it in the dummy square bracket and it's become tiny list can show me empty. It's mean the variable is not removed. How to remove? Del.
Yeah,
Delete. So your code has been deleted, and then you go and print this, no more there. This is the use case of working with the list. Okay. Now let do one thing. How can we see the list item contents the data we have? Okay. And how technically I can read the data through the loop for I in list colon print I. Like this I do run, I can get the data extraction. Okay, you're going to see the loop separately in the upcoming sessions, but since you're dealing with the certain sort of data, you will be writing a loop also. Make sense? Now, before I show you the data list contents, how can I flush the data of the list?
Del.
I just make an empty list like this. List has been become empty and I can delete it. List. It's no more there, right? So list will give me an error. There's no more defined. Okay. Now what is the scenario here? Data is not coming. List is returning list only. Set is returning set only. Tuple is returning tuple only. It's mean that's not only key, only word we are using for as a variable, as an identifier. This is also non-word for system. So the definition you did as a list word that has been defined, it added, it flash, and nothing is there. But these are the some specific meaning. DICT, if I use, then it's a dictionary meaning. That's why you are getting the output of these word as it is. Okay, if I do ABC, you can't get the ABC meaning like directly. You don't know what is ABC. You didn't declare ABC, but they are green text. You mean to say they have a predefined meaning. So that's why they're returning the value of set as a string. Okay, are you good?
Yes.
This is the
Yes,
same case
please.
as the tiny list.
Okay, tiny list is not a keyword. See, tiny list, when I was writing, it was black, but that list was coming green. So you
Okay.
differentiate the text color, then black is a user defined word and
Hmm.
identify. But this guy is giving an error and the ABC also coming black. So you have to be careful.
Okay.
Green text in the Anaconda Navigator, you see, then you got point, right?
Hmm.
That's the idea. Let's go to this. We have a scenario. I take a nested list inside list. How do you traverse towards list inside list? We already gone through the one item, many item all together. Now list inside list means what is it? I have a containing with 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, I have a b equal to, I create a 20 comma, I can make a or b, sorry, it's a name of Amit. I can put a string value also. Okay. When you returning B to print the list data, then it will give you 20, 1, 2, 3 as a nested list and Amit name. And ideally, you count 0, 1, and 2. Item is 3. But you see, there is a some list of item. So if I say kindly print a first value, how do you do? How you do this to print? How do you print this one? So this is also a complicated use case. So let understand with the simple use case. Hope you understood the concept of nested list, list inside list, correct?
Yes.
So I'm declaring a value q, which is called 2 and 3 value, correct? What p contains 1q4. When you print p, then it shows me list square bracket combo. Now, if I say what is Q contains, Q is also list, P also list. Now traversing towards Q as an item of 0, it can give me whatever I want, right? So Q whole, I can use this way. But what is the way you get P as 0? P as 1. It is coming both. I want only 2. What you gonna do? Tell me.
You can add one more square bracket after P, square bracket 1, again square bracket 1, like this.
So square bracket need to be taken care, like P of 1
Of 1.
of 0. Position is 0,
Yes,
right?
0. Yes.
You wanted like this. This is the fashion you gonna do this. Or you want the last one? -1. 2, 3. Okay? Hope you're good. Now, this was the simple use case. You understood, right?
Yes.
Are we good?
Mm.
Now, if somebody asks you, can we add data to the list? Have you added the data to list? Like my data got added to list. How we do that? That's also use case, right? Or also length. Length also you check. P return me 3 item, or if I do len of Q item, then also give me 2 item. Now I have his use case method 1 to add item to the list. Now what is it? If I consider A equal to 5, this is my list, and A printed list, print A type is a list type, correct? We validated. Now how can I add 2 more element to this list? So I am using assignment operator A equal to A plus 20 and 30 items. So A hold now 5, 10, 20. Okay. So if I add more data, this is the shortest way. Okay. Assignment without. Okay. This is not with assignment, without. With assignment. Shortcut of with assignment. Are we good? What A is showing me here? I ran twice, so it become added by 2 values. Are we good?
Yeah.
Any doubt, any questions?
No.
Okay. Are we good?
Yes.
Now you observing when we say data need to add to the list item, what we are observing? Data directly going to end, correct? Did
Yeah.
you observe that? We don't have a control of adding item to the list, so it is going automatically in the last. What do you need in case you need some other approach of adding the data? So using append command also you can do the adding the data. So append is a method. Okay, so let's do one thing. I can declare another list A equal to 20, 10, 30. I can print this and I can cross verify A is returning me with new list element. Now you have to append a new value. So what is A? A is my list data type. I want to add a new word. This time I'm targeting a string. What value added by me? Append also appending last only, correct? Now you say I want to add some, list value also. This time not a new is a single word. It is a composition of many values. So A got add with the nested list value also. And you know how to traverse with A of -1 and the last value we want, right? So we got a 2. Okay. Or if I want, -1, if sorry, this value. So you got a 3 also. I believe how you traverse with the nested list is confidently you can do. But you observing like how many methods we have to append the data to the list. So we are having third method now. I can go and do that also. These are the important operations. First of all, directly you can add. Third you can use. Second you can use this guy called append. Third you can use extend method. Extend gonna use the same approach of doing the data to display this. So assume what a contains. It shows 10, 20, 30. I want to extend few more values. This time it is not appending as a nested list. It is extending the data. And that's what you try with this approach also. And now you say, can't we do something in a desired place of the adding data? Okay. Now you have a choice. You adding every time three methods all doing data addition in the last. Correct? Are you observing
Yes.
this?
Yes. Yes.
But
Yes.
this new approach I'm telling now, this can be insert in the desired place. This is the use case you have to understand. Assume we have a list which is 20, 30, 30, and I want to add a zero position. You need to mention a zero position where 10 is there, though you need to put a spelling new word. A is returning me A and 10 has been subtracted now. Now you say, can I have a position of 100th position? Do you see any 100 position here?
No.
No, but there is a no position, then it take a position as 100 and displaying in the last. Since a logical position we are associated with 0, 1, 2, 3, and I give random 100 positions, so Python added here, but ideally it come in the last only. That's what the meaning. It could have a 200, then it could be.
In this case, hello. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay. In this case, we have added Python text at the end by mentioning the 100 position. So if we check the position of Python text, then what will be the output? It will give the 400.
Okay, so in this case, what you were asking, come again with your question, please.
If suppose I have added the Python at the 100 position. So
Correct.
in this list, if I am checking the position of Python text, then it will give us 4.
Let make your question. Your name is Jacob, right?
Ganesh here.
Ganesh.
Yes.
Ganesh, I'll make a 99. Okay.
Mhm.
So where you are expecting the word will come where?
So at the end.
At the end. That's
Mhm.
what you are understanding, correct? And
Yes.
that's correct also. Why 99? It is not taking because it's not physically taking the address of
Mhm.
it, right? It
Okay.
is a logically understanding that if you have a 150 content in the middle of that, you need to make a position of 100, but there is a no position at all exist. So
Yes.
system is adding and 99 we were thinking it gonna add with the before this Python word. But ideally there is a fourth position of the Python, right?
Oh, yes.
If it is adding in the last, that's what the use case is. Fixed
Mhm.
value of the position. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
So it is just a word to add anywhere randomly. This goes to the less element than adding accordingly. So now I give a one use case. What it is gonna do now? If I add a shell, then shell got added in the last. That you know very well.
Mhm. Yes.
So what we can do? I do this run. Saurabh is already exist value is two position. So it gonna add with somewhere like 0, 1, 2 before 20 or you can see this. Correct?
Yes.
Before 20 you see this one the two position. So position is there. We can make it okay.
Mhm.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now I come with this heading. The part is over. Now I'll take a operation of deletion. How to delete data from position desired and something. So how can I do? I keep a value is like a equal to this position. So what value you want to delete? You want to remove a desired value. Though I see first matching it will be removing. Okay. And you can have a choice of pop method also. So you give one more use case like pop is the method we can have a remove the element from second position. So position wise you want, you can take care of with this. So what is the second position? A will be removing that guy. So it was in the beginning, it was 0, 1, 2. This is the second position. Are we good, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you say, no, 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 we are not happy to do this and that. You have a position of D, del command. You can use any desired position with the index. So that is also good. You can remove anywhere anything. Delete also help you to delete via range. So what all range element you have, you can clean up with that also. But you say I have to delete all element. I can use this guy. But if I said delete A, it's mean I'm removing this guy called A. A is my list variable. Removing this meaning removing all element, or this mean removing list variable.
This is like truncate and delete command in database, no? Like
Exactly.
SQL. Hmm.
Data removal. No, no. It is a drop.
Drop,
This
yes, yes.
like
Drop
a
and truncate.
structure things we do. All right. So more something I can add on with the comprehension work to do with this. So let have some more idea. More list can include some data like A equal to some list. We have some sample one. And I need to count how many items are there in this. I found two. The repetitive item value it can see. I can get a function. I can check an index of this. It gave me the first index. I want to do the shuffling. That's reverse of the order of this E will be changing now. How the range was 66, 333, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I reverted with this. If you want to A to Z, Z to A, you can do that. You wanted to
Hello.
sort the data, can do sort also. Minimum, maximum.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, we have the two elements which are triple three. So
Hmm.
while checking the triple three, we got the first value, first
Correct.
index.
Index will
So
return me the
so
first matching of it, right?
yes, if we want to skip the first one, then can we do that?
Yes, there is some desired position. So A dot index, you can just have a look of shift tab. Okay. So it can take a start of this and then you need to narrate this way. Okay. Otherwise, it return the first value of index only.
Okay,
You get
but
the meaning of this function to use. You take I believe there's some example if it is not there, but you can try with the inside start with zero position, then start with the two position, then it will ignore the first occurrence of the data. How we use the instr function in the SQL. I believe you are aware.
okay,
Same thing. There is a concept called list comprehension, the shortest way of approaching the list into populating or operating with it. I have a SQR, one of list empty. Okay, so I declare as a list as empty. It shows me a variable has been defined and nature of variable also I could verify. Okay, now what you need to do here, I'm running a loop taking a range of data. What is the range of data I have? 0 to 10. What I want to do, I want to read 0 to 9 value and all values need to append to the this empty list. It is taking a power of this. So 1 1 is 0, 1 1 is 1, 1 1, 2 2 is 4, 3 3 is 9, 4 4 is 16. Likewise, this can print the data for us. I'm sorry, this X is getting print with the last value what we got, and that SQR need to return as a value what I was expecting, and that's what power value it is returning. The meaning of range of 0 to 10 we do, then it is taking as 0 to 10 is nothing but a minus. So for I in, I do range function 0. I start the beginning value this, then this, I do colon in the print I value, then it return me the range of the data like this 0 to 9. It's not printing the last value. That is what approach you do. I do create a new thing of shortest manner. What you do, usually you declare a variable, then running a loop, and then populating data and displaying. I have some mechanism. I will not create a loop separately. I can create a directly data type. I create a list data type which is empty, and in the square bracket itself I write the comprehension short code like loop will be populating the data what we 0 to 9 reproduce sqr to if I run, then this is also Python support to compact mode of writing the things. Did you get the meaning? Means you do not separately taking a loop, then populating or appending this. You directly keep everything in a square bracket as a code, and it populate the data. That's also a way of doing.
Mhm.
It is, see, if you know the simple way, then you need to figure out the complicated way also. Zipping together list item, make sure the list has a proper kind of size, or you can say I have three students named Siddhant, Saurabh, Kunal. Okay. I will be keeping their gender values male, 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 and that's all. I want to zip their mail with the function called together, though I get a zip has been created. Okay. When I say list to return me with this format, then list has been defined. So it returning me x equal to this value, then x will be written as a the combination of the pairing of the value. All right.
Yes.
This is what the use case we understood today and come across this. Okay. All right. So this is the use case. I believe nothing we have to do further on this. I believe you have enough to learn, right? There are new learning into this. It looks simple, but it is very interesting. But yeah, some set or the tuple or dictionary will do learning by tomorrow. So we can wrap up for the day. And any question, do let me know.